Greetings and salutations, everybody. I'm Dan the Wolfman, Combatives and Street Jiu-Jitsu instructor on BJJ Fanatics. Go check it out. And today I got an unboxing of the BUL M5. Let's take a look. From BUL Armory, except the M5 is like their very first 2011 double stack 1911 style pistol. Very rare to find. Actually, I found one at redstarnation.co. You can see that evil Kalishnikov, automatic Kalishnikov sticker right there from Red Star Surplus, aka redstarnation.co. You might want to go see what surplus they have available there. And now let's take a look at this beautiful stainless commander size BUL M5 cleared weapon. It's not a weapon. I haven't used it in a crime because I'm not a criminal. In fact, I am a licensed armed guard. But anyway, firearm, I should have said. This, I'm just getting back in the 1911s. And look how beautiful she is. Now, this was made both in 9mm and 45, which caused a little mistake when I ordered some new magazines, as you see here. Originally, they sent 45 magazines, but now I got the correct 9mm ones after mailing it back, and they sent me this very awesome hat. I'm not a hat wearer, and I love this hat, so I'm happy now. I did swap out the old 11-pound spring for a new 11-pound spring already, and this is a tight 1911-2011 style pistol. This is a late model Gen 2 or Gen 1. So Gen 1 with the square trigger guard, unfortunately, be better for holster compatibility if it had the rounded trigger guard. It was imported by quite a few different, but this, as you see, is a BUL that was imported instead of being imported under the name Springfield or being imported under the name Kimber, as they were, and then they provided frames to Kimber for a while. So this is, obviously a Palmer frame with metal inserts, and it is a very good tight tolerance. So the name BUL because about 6 months ago, 8 months ago, something like that, all the big YouTube channels were doing reviews on the BUL SAS2, even TFB TV. Wow, in 1911 I could actually carry it. 2011 I could actually carry it. It's probably a great pistol, but that only has a 3 1/4 inch barrel. Light enough for carry, but this is the same specs, but with a 4 1/4 inch barrel, which I prefer for a carry 1911. You're going to have more reliability. Basically, in all my research, with a 4 1/4, rather than if you go especially shorter than a 4-inch. 3.5 could be reliable, but you're going to have to change the recoil spring like every 600 rounds, 800 rounds, rather frequently. And that's not something I want to have to worry about in a carry gun. As well as hollow point expansion meeting expansion threshold. 4 1/4 will do great with almost all 9mm hollow point ammo, whereas under 3.5 inch, like 3 1/4 inch on the SAS2, you need HSTs or punch. Basically, those are the only ones that do well from such a short barrel. Look at my top hollow point, top 5+1 hollow point carry video for more information. So anyway, this thing is very accurate. I just painted the front sight orange. I thought about swapping them out. It looks like these are Kimber style sights, but the only one I could get is a big dot, and it's a fine precision pistol, so I wanted the thinner blade. So I'm not sure if I'm keeping it this way because I'm not sure if I'm going to carry it someday or just carry it in the daytime to the range as an occasional carry gun, only when I'm going to the range, and very mindful how I'm carrying it. Then I'm going to have to sweep that safety off unless someday I convert to sweeping safety off pistols, i.e. 1911s or an HK with that style safety or a G3C with that style safety that has the proper safety location on the frame, not the slide that you sweep down, as God intended. This is not in God's caliber, however. This is in 9mm, as you see there, but it holds a lot of 9mm plus P goodness if you wanted to. Now I've pretty much gotten the reliability down. Only failures pretty much have been either with reman hollow points, which is all I could get for wanting cheap hollow points to function test during the start of Ammo-Gated riot season a year and a half ago. But now at the point where I'm about ready to test it out with some other 124 plus P hollow points to see which will function good in it. The only other malfunctions have been, as you'll see in the videos, it looks like, even though this clicks up loudly, and I assume there's a ball detent and a spring there. I'm not a 1911 guy. Well, I haven't been in over 20 years until just recently. So a couple times, though, it looked like during recoil, this got bumped to halfway, which is hard to even get to. Because, see, I put a little pressure and it clicks up, but right there, and then even though the grip safety's here, dead trigger. So I rewatched the video the other day. It wasn't a light primer strike, which was only on the reman hollow point ammo that I've gotten a couple times, which will probably fire in other firearms, but this is a very light, beautiful, nice single action, crisp single action trigger. Very, very light. Very, very good. I'd say this is in pretty phenomenal light use condition. Looks great, other than just a little bit of specs here. So I thought it was a very good find, and they kind of hooked me up a little bit with getting it from redstar.co, Red Star Surplus, just letting you know where I found some hard to find or surplus type firearms. BUL Armory is made in Israel. I'm very interested in getting a BUL Commander 8+1 45, but the only Commander I've seen in person was 9mm. Now the quality, control, the front stippling on the front here, everything was really good. They're tight tolerance, very good pistols. So you know they also make the Desert Eagle pistols. And the new Desert Eagle 1911Cs I've seen don't have the huge Desert Eagle logo. They're actually pretty subdued. But know that BUL Armory makes it. They do seem very high quality. Tight tolerances, so pretty much means after a range they have 100 rounds, you're going to need to clean it if it's a carry gun, because the rails go from slick as butter to a little bit of gunpowder grit. Definitely is getting under there, under the rails. But it's very accurate. I'm curious to do more testing with it. Maybe if it proves a little bit better reliability and then more reliable with like actually good 124 plus P hollow points, it could potentially be a carry gun for me some days. Though obviously I'm carrying it, you know, loaded on the way to the range, but with a backup in case I got catastrophic failure or whatever. But anyway, looking at BUL Armory maybe. You know, they didn't send this. I have not been able to get T&Es from them yet. I've just had correspondence with them and then the magazine snafu, but they did send me this pretty awesome hat. So I'm okay with it now. But SAS2 and stuff, that's out of my price range. So I consider I got this for steel when this is only like a 30.5 ounce. 30 ounce, standardly awesome capacity, because when it comes with that, it's standardly awesome capacity, not dangerous over 10 round capacity. No, it's what the gun was designed for. So anyway, guys, I'm Dan the Wolfman. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll look at my full range video I do. Please thumbs up, share, subscribe. Get in the comments. Do you consider maybe a 2011, a modern one, or even this acceptable for modern CCW carry needs? Is it just an old fuddy, even if it's a 2011 and 9mm? Is it the most perfect thing since all the SWAT teams back in the 70s and early to mid to late 80s, even later with FBI, HRT, Hostage Rescue Team, even later with LAPD, you know, they carried 1911s. So I'd say a 1911 can still get it done. Now you got to worry about making sure it's one that has an extended beaver tail grip safety, and you got to make sure about the safety. Now, if you guys are more knowledgeable, is this a common problem during even light 9mm recoil to get it bumped up to, I bet they're still going to go off, but a little bit higher in this in-between phase. Oh, that went off. A little bit higher, but it's not all the way up. It didn't make a noise. And dead trigger. And there you hear the click safe. Is there a ball detent spring in there? That kind of seems how that works. I don't know. Please let me know down there in the comments. Would you carry this? Do you like it? Do you think it's awesome and that I got this at half the price that a modern one would be? Let me know down below. Thanks everyone. Thumbs up, share, and subscribe.